Alright, it's the long dark. Yeah. I'm gonna play for about half an hour, cut it up then, see how it goes. Haven't uploaded anything because I'm feeling awfully lazy lately. Also because when you have a file that's 25 gigabytes and over 6 hours long, you kind of forget what parts were good and which weren't. Truth be told, I have started this game, explored about 8%. I don't think I'm going to really continue that one. I think I'm just going to start a new one here. Let's just go with the medium here. And how about start random? Let's be the dude. Let's name it Titty City. Perfect. I've played this game a little bit. Interesting enough. Jonas Salk, pretty good guy, doesn't afraid of anything. This is a surprisingly acceptable spawn point.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
I haven't really figured out all of what you could do yet. But this was, wow, this is, holy hell. Probably one of the better spawn points, judging from what areas I had it. Nice. Judging from what areas I have explored, there's a, what is it, yellow?
I could use this.
But, I don't know if I need two of them, but, basically what the deal is with this game is you just survive. That's pretty much it. I mean, you know, you're just here to have fun. There's no story yet. I imagine the story is going to be like Hatchet, which incidentally was one of my favorite books. Still is a pretty good book. It's just not exactly what I would magnifying lens. Not exactly what I would call a challenging read. Pretty easy, but you know, it's okay. So far, what I think of the game, I started it off. UI is pretty clean and useless. Okay then. Game is pretty clean. It doesn't have the stink of alpha games that it usually has, where they just kind of. They have no reason being released, if that makes any sense. A lot of alpha games, unfortunately, have that. Got two of these can opener bad boys. Got a fleece sweater. Some jeans. So your character's inventory does, it does differ from character to character, it seems. I don't think I had a fleece. I think it was something else. But, this will help. I can't repair it. I need cloth. About the actions, can I just... Cured leather. Not sure if I want to go about doing that just yet here. Let's just slap that hat on there. But the game is, it's interesting. I see it's got a lot of promise, but I don't really want to, excuse me, judge it based on just of what it looks like it could be in the future. I want to judge it now, if that makes sense. Some people may not think that's fair, but, you know, what used to me is a game...
That'll come in.
I mean, it could promise to be the Fallout 4 that I wanted, i.e., you know, Fallout New Vegas... remastered basically, but you know, it could be shit like what's it called, what was that one game called, that doesn't fucking matter. Basically the point is, this is an area, yep, this is the same place I was before. I was gonna actually make a joke that we were in Canada. We actually are in Canada. That doesn't surprise me necessarily. Just check my shit here. A little bit of wind chill, but it feels like it's 23-ish degrees here. That's pretty warm for this game. It's 23 degrees today. Got a little bit chilly. Now, I'm talking about in real life here. A little bit chilly with the wind, but overall, it's pretty nice. Not as nice as they said it would be, though, which, nice-a-roonies, which is always disappointing. I feel like the game has just been handing me things on silver platters right now. Which, to be entirely honest with you, doesn't bother me all that much. Where did that, where did those gloves go? Let's just... Now, I'd shit myself if the ice could break. Because that's like one of my greatest fears, is just falling through ice. And freezing while basically freezing to death while drowning. Or freezing and basically becoming so frozen that you drown. And like, that's fucking horrifying. Because I can't imagine that you... That's okay. I can't imagine that you would ever... Okay, this game is just giving me shit now. I can hear all the shit rattling in my bag and everything. That's pretty cool. That's actually really cool. I like that. Because there's a lot of games where it's just like, we'll give you free shit, and then you'll never, ever, ever hear it clink around in your bag. You'll never hear your pry bar clinking against your hatchet. Fuck it. Oh, it's a bench. It's like, why not? I mean, it's just a simple thing. I mean, I guess there's not enough... Oh, that was the building. I guess there's not enough pre-made sounds. I mean, you listen to some of the game development sounds. I think sounds are one of the best things in a game. One of the most important things in a game, anyways. But, like... so many games, they just don't give a shit about sounds. Like, we'll use the same sounds that every other developer has used in the history of gaming. We're still using Atari sound effects. My phone just flashed there. What is that about? Phone sucks ass anyways. But, like, what happened to the art of the Foley? You know, just having a good time. You know, like, fucking... It was just weird, because it's so weird, but I love it at the same time. It's like people, like, banging melons on a piece of wood covered in saran wrap inside of a, like, audio studio, and they're like, yeah, it's good use of our money. But then when it comes together after they start using, like, other shit, and then they start mixing the sound together, it's like, holy hell, that sounds amazing. It's like, that's great. You know, that doesn't happen anymore. It's like we'll find voice actors and we'll make a couple of new sounds by mixing some other sounds together that we've had for ever since humans have had ears. Because we're original and creative. But, you know, I think the Foley is very underrated. Really should get inside somewhere and just, like... If I were to... No. I want... actions. Harvest would be 10 things of cloth, but it would take an hour. You're telling me it takes an hour and 30 minutes to just, you know, rip up a sleeping bag? Getting winded. It's a very, very immersive game. I feel like just stopping talking every now and then and just, you know, taking in the sights. Not graphically the best game, but it does have a little artistic style to it, which isn't unappealing. Rocks like that, that looks weird to me. Not much I'll say. And I have been in this area before. I know there's a little at least I think, maybe. No, it's hard to tell. Where did that come from? See, that sound effect I can tell just by listening to it. It's one of the ones that everybody has used since the beginning of time. That's... Dave's quiet clearing. Protected from the wind, at least in here. Fur. Backpack. Energy bars. Wooden hatches, and that's about it. Now, why don't I take the backpack with me? Like, I can't just break apart a backpack? Like, why have I got 10 minutes? I don't want to sit around.